Good morning. It's Beth at Paris House Woolworks and North Atlantic Fiber Arts. And I just wanted to make a video this morning. I'm going to put this one up on YouTube. But I want to explain why I'm going to be leaving all Meta platforms. That means Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, which are the platforms where I'm seen the most, and also explain other ways to keep in touch. So, recently it's been in the news that Mark Zuckerberg, who is the head of Facebook and Meta, all of the Meta platforms, is going to be removing content moderation. Facebook, in particular, has never done a really good job of fact checking and contact moderation to begin with. But I think that if he removes it altogether for the reasons that he is talking about removing it, we will see a decline in Meta platforms very similar to what we have seen in the Twitter to X transition. And as I think we know, X has become a personal platform and a personal mouthpiece for specific points of view in the view of Elon Musk. I'm not really interested in participating in that. I had removed my own Twitter account as soon as Elon Musk took over and transformed it into X. I cut that. In the past, when I felt that Etsy had lost its moral compass, it was a pain point, but I shut down my Etsy shop. So this is just something that I feel I have to do with Meta now. In addition to eliminating content moderation, Mark Zuckerberg and the policies that have come out in the time since he's made this announcement have shown that there's a carve out for LGBTQ people, and that hate speech directed toward that population will be tolerated. Even some other hate speech might be flagged, but hate speech toward LGBTQ people will not be flagged. And that's a very important population in my life personally. I have many loved ones who are in the LGBTQ community, and I cannot betray them by staying and benefiting by platforms that are willing to throw them under the bus and perhaps even endanger them. So, those are my reasons. Zuckerberg is really doubling down. In a recent interview, he said that he needs to bring more masculine energy to Meta, and that feminine energy has neutered companies. I don't know. As someone with a woman-owned company who is, I, you know, I don't know. I can't even begin to address that. I just know that I don't want to be part of it. So, where are you going to be able to find me? The first number one place, and I need to do a better job of keeping up with it, is please subscribe to my newsletter. You can go on Paris with two R's, parishousewoolworks.com, or northatlanticfiberarts.com. And on both of those websites, there's a place to sign up for my newsletter to keep in touch with what's going on with my art, my workshops, the venues I'm working with, all of those things. So that is the one best way, because I know that no one else has control over my newsletters. The platform isn't going to go crazy or wonky outside of my control, and that is going to be the best place. I also have an account I just put up on Blue Sky. I love Blue Sky. I'll put links to everything on the notes on this video, but Blue Sky has been great. Really enjoying Blue Sky. I am on TikTok. I haven't put a lot of effort into TikTok because I think whether we want it to or not, TikTok is going to go away for Americans. Could I get a Canadian VPN? Yes. Is it worth it to me? Probably. The more I think about it, the more I think no. I am, of course, on YouTube, where you would be watching this. This is where this video will live. I'm gonna stay on YouTube as long as I think it more or less aligns with my moral compass. YouTube is owned by Google. I mean, I have my own issues with Google. I have a blog on Substack. I will link that as well. I'm really loving Substack so far too as a place for long form writing and community interaction. Substack's great. I have a creative community that I created over 2 years ago on Mighty Networks called the Paris House Creative Community. That is a paid platform for members because I have to pay Mighty Networks to have that site up and have all the functionality for that site that I have. But we have a great community there of creatives across a variety of mediums and all kinds of topics. We have regular Zooms where we get together and bat things over about our business lives, our studio lives. We have just crafternoons where we get together and work on our projects. There's just all kinds of things happening on Mighty Networks, and again, I'll link that down in the comments. I'm trying to think of where else you can find me. I will be putting video content up on the websites. This is something that I've been talking about for years now, and I just haven't gotten the technical expertise together and made the space, the dedicated space on my websites for that. But there will be video instructional content on there, just like there is on my YouTube channel. So that's another space, and I will be keeping up better with the blogs that are specifically for the websites. The Substack blog area is really a more general blog on a wide variety of topics. But on Paris House Woolworks, you will see a lot of rug hooking content on the blog and homesteading content on the blog. And on North Atlantic Fiber Arts on the blog, you'll see more content about the art side of things, any exhibits I'm involved in, art projects that I'm working on, galleries that I might be working with in the future, that kind of thing. So my point here is there's still lots and lots of places to stay in contact, and I hope that you would maybe be inspired as well to think about all the different places that you can stay in touch too. And if your presence on Meta is strictly to stay in touch with friends and family, don't forget that there are other ways. My family, which is getting to be quite a large family now with spouses and children and grandchildren and all of that, we keep in touch every single day on a platform called Discord. It's a messaging service, started out being used by gamers, absolutely fabulous. We stay in touch every single day on Discord, and we can catalog topics that we're talking about. We can share video and pictures, which is particularly great with the grandchildren. And I love Discord. It's absolutely great. And you can also create Discord servers for your Facebook friends too. You could migrate all of your Facebook people onto another platform, and Discord is not the only one. So I think we have become very addicted to meta platforms. I think they're easy to use. I built my whole professional presence over the past decade on meta platforms. It's not going to be the most comfortable thing in the world for me to unplug from. I may have to leave my accounts dormant because I have one public business page that I share with another partner in an entity, in an enterprise, and she may not want to get off of Meta. So my own pages, rather than being completely unplugged, may end up just being dormant with a notice at the top, pinned at the top, to say, find me over here. So at any rate, oh, and your data, you can migrate your data. Meta will send you a download of your data. There's a specific way to ask for that, and you can have all your data downloaded into a file which you can then keep. You will not lose your pictures, you will not lose your contacts or anything like that. So we've been on this platform a long time. Some of us were on MySpace before Facebook became a thing. We can do this. If Meta's direction bothers you, we can do this. If it doesn't bother you, then disregard. But for me personally, this is the direction I need to go. So anyway, that's it. I'll link everything in the notes on this YouTube video, and I hope to see you around the interwebs. Thank you. Bye.